If you've ever been losing weight and the weight stops moving, you've hit a plateau. And the first thing people do is cut their calories even lower. But here's the thing, it's not your diet that stopped working, it's your metabolism that slowed down. And I'm going to show you exactly what's happening inside your metabolism and the simple habit that breaks through plateaus and improves your metabolism. So here's a scenario. You start off at a certain amount of calories at the start of your diet. You eat 500 calories less per day to lose 1 pound per week, and you lose some weight, but your weight stops going down and hovers around the same spot. This is called metabolic adaptation, which is a defense mechanism by your body to slow down your metabolism so that you stop losing weight. This happens because your body sees weight loss as a threat to its survival. Before we go any further, let me explain how the metabolism works and what influences your metabolism. Your metabolism is made up of 4 things: BMR, NEAT, digestion, and exercise. BMR stands for basal metabolic rate, and this is the amount of calories you burn just existing. This is also the biggest chunk of energy we burn in a day. Again, this is the amount of calories your body needs to survive at rest without doing anything, like you're just laying there and existing. Your BMR depends on factors like your age, height, weight, gender, and muscle mass. Next up, we have NEAT, which stands for non-exercise activity thermogenesis. This is the amount of calories burned from any movement that isn't exercise. So walking, moving your hand while talking like I'm doing right now, fidgeting, and things of that nature. And then we have digestion, which is the amount of calories burned from your body digesting food. And lastly, we have exercise, which is the amount of calories burned from workouts like sprinting, jogging, or lifting weights. When you go on a diet, your body slows down its metabolism by affecting all 4 components of the metabolism. First off, the amount of calories burned from BMR decreases. This is because after you lose weight, your body becomes physically smaller, meaning you need less energy. And this is just basic physics. Things with less mass require less energy. Second, your body brings down NEAT, causing you to burn less calories from it. As mentioned, NEAT is the amount of calories your body burns from any movement that is not exercise. And as you continue dieting and losing weight, your body subconsciously lowers movement as well as fidgeting throughout the day. You can think of this as your body's low battery mode. You're still functioning, but things are just on a lower capacity. And obviously, if you move less, you're going to burn less calories. Third, the amount of calories burned from digesting food is also lowered. Since you're eating less food, it takes less energy to digest that food. Fourth, the body adapts to the exercise by becoming more efficient at it, therefore burning less calories. Also, since you now weigh less, exercises that uses your body weight, like running, squats, and push-ups, take less effort to do, which also means you're burning less calories from exercise. To simplify what this all means, let's say your metabolism initially burned about 2,000 calories per day, and you dieted to lose weight on about 1,500 calories per day. But you've now plateaued because of metabolic adaptation, and if you're not losing weight, that means you're no longer in a calorie deficit, meaning 1,500 calories are pretty much your new total daily energy expenditure. In other words, your metabolism has adapted to only burn 1,500 calories per day. And to drive this point home, I'm going to go ahead and put some formulas up on the screen here. Net calories equals calories consumed minus total daily energy expenditure. Net calories are the amount of calories left over at the end of the day, and total daily energy expenditure is how many calories you're burning throughout the day. And total daily energy expenditure is a negative number because you're losing that amount of energy since your body is using that energy to function. Calories consumed is a positive number since you're eating those calories and adding those energy into your body. If total daily energy expenditure is 1,500 and you eat 1,500 calories, you net 0 calories. And netting 0 calories leads to no change in weight. This is exactly what happens when metabolic adaptation catches up to you. So then what can you do about it? To continue losing weight, you want the net calories to be in the negative so that your body has no choice but to pull energy from body fat. As we know, total daily energy expenditure, aka your metabolism, is made up of BMR, NEAT, digestion, and exercise. And we just mentioned that calories consumed minus total daily energy expenditure equals net calories. Unfortunately, you can't really increase calories burned from BMR since you want to weigh less. You also can't meaningfully control how many calories are burned from digesting food if you want to continue losing weight. As for exercise, your body automatically becomes more efficient at it, so you won't burn many calories from doing the same level of exercise. You could increase the intensity of exercise to increase calories burned from it, but calories burned from exercise is not meaningful enough unless you do a ton of it. And we also don't want to over-exercise because you won't recover very well during a calorie deficit, which can lead to a potential injury. But I do recommend slowly increasing the intensity of your exercise to improve health and fitness overall. It's just not the best thing to depend on to increase calories burned. So that leaves us with NEAT and the amount of calories we consume to counteract metabolic adaptation, which then leaves you with 3 options. You can increase NEAT to burn more calories. While editing this video, I realized I forgot to give you the second option, which is to decrease calories consumed. Or you can do a combination of both. Quick caveat, there's no single right answer. You can combine both or lean into one before the other. Personally, I max out NEAT first because I like to eat. Then I dial back calories once NEAT becomes impractical to increase. To increase NEAT, you're going to want to add movements into your day any chance you get. Unlike exercise, NEAT doesn't eat into recovery, which means you can push it to a fairly decent amount. The most effective way to increase calories burned from NEAT is through walking. Walking burns about 30 to 50 calories per 1,000 steps. The heavier you are, the more calories you burn per 1,000 steps. And let's say you burn 40 calories per 1,000 steps. If you were to walk 8,000 steps, that's an extra 320 calories burned. Even on the lower end, you'd still burn 240 calories. To keep a track of your daily steps, enable step tracking on your phone and it will give you an estimate. If you notice you net about 4,000 steps by the end of the day, you can slowly increase it over the weeks and you'll be increasing calories burned from NEAT. To add on to it, you can also add in movements while you're working. You can pace back and forth while you're taking phone calls. You can also take the stairs instead of the elevator. You can also use a standing desk converter. And if you don't have much time to walk outside, you can throw in a walking treadmill underneath your standing desk converter and you can get your steps in that way. Also, whenever you need to talk to a coworker, you can walk to their desk instead of sending them a message or an email. Lastly, you can do activities with friends or family. Those activities usually tend to be more enjoyable when you do it with someone rather than by yourself. For example, scavenger hunts, hiking, going to museums, anything that gets you walking or moving with friends and family. That'll start burning calories from NEAT. The biggest takeaway from NEAT is to increase your daily step count and then add in as much of the rest of the stuff that I mentioned as you can practically add in. After some time of increasing NEAT, it won't be very practical to add anymore, which is when you can lower the calories consumed to increase your calorie deficit. To decrease calories consumed, lower the calories by 200 to 250 calories and you'll continue losing weight. So before choosing which option you want to go with, you can ask yourself if you want to eat less calories, which by the way means more chances of hunger, or if you want to increase NEAT. Again, I personally like to increase NEAT first, and once I've milked that enough, I then cut back on calories. So that's how you modify your metabolism and break through fat loss plateaus. By the way, if you're struggling to lose weight no matter what you try, there's a link in the description that you can use to book a free call with me. It's basically a call where we help you diagnose the problem and I explain to you how I can help you solve it. So you can check it out down in the description if you have a weight loss problem. So that's it for this video. If you have a question, shoot them in the comments and I'll get back to you with answers. If you want me to cover a certain topic for our next video, go ahead and shoot them in the comments as well. I'll make a video for you. If this video was helpful, go ahead and give it a like. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe. Until next time, I'm out.